introduce myself. I am Syifa Aulia Putri Dinita, a student from Pelita Bangsa University, majoring in management. In this video, I'd like to take you on a deeper look into my hometown Ngawi. It's a village that's not very famous but has so many stories to tell. It's a village with a few hundred people who still respect traditional customs. A place where the environment is still green and many of the houses are built in traditional styles. Birds still roam freely without being hunted by humans, and there are many other unique things about this village. Some of the traditional customs still practiced in Ngawi are things like the bersih desa ceremony, metil, keduk beji, nyadran, and the kirap pusaka procession. The people here are known for being friendly and respectful, which is why the slogan of Ngawi is Ngawi Ramah or Ngawi is friendly. Another unique thing about Ngawi, which I find cute is how the bathrooms are located outside the house, separate from the main house. This is something that still exists in almost every home in Ngawi. In Ngawi, when you buy a house, the sale of the house is different from the land. So, when people there buy a house, the house itself is lifted by the community and moved to the land of the person who gave it to them. There's also a tradition called tandur, which is the rice planting ceremony done between 2 and 3 a.m. One of the most famous tourist spots here is the Trinil Museum, which has attracted tourists from abroad. Many come to see this historic place, which is very famous in Ngawi. Okay guys, now let's see the Trinil Museum and listen to some explanation related to the Trinil Museum. Hello everyone, back again with me. Now I want to invite you all see the Trinil Museum. Trinil is the one of the best tourist attraction in Ngawi. Okay, let's go into the Trinil Museum. Trinil is one of the ancient sites in Indonesia. Trinil is located in village on the banks of the Bengawan Solo River, but is part the Ngawi Regency of East Java. The Trinil Museum site is one of the most important ancient human site on the island of Java, and has even become a prima donna site because of its findings that have shocked the world, namely evidence of the evolution of ancient humans that has been widely discussed by paleontologists, geologists, and archaeologists. Trinil is located in Ngawi Regency and include 3 villages, namely Kau Village, Gemberang Village, and Ngancar Village. In 1980 to 1981, the Ngawi Regency government established a museum to accommodate the Wirodiharjo fossil collection. Then, to commemorate the discovery of the Pithecanthropus erectus fossil by Euclid Dubus, a monument was made as a monument and the Triennial Museum was built, which was inaugurated with the 100 years anniversary of the discovery of the Pithecanthropus erectus by the governor of East Java, namely Solarso, on November 20, 1991. Around this museum, there are also fossils of ancient bulls and elephants, which are very useful for research, for education, especially in the field archaeological history. The Triennial Museum is a very important tourist attraction, both for tourists and for learning research materials. Here you will find out how ancient humans lived and how their ecosystem, as well as ancient flora and fauna, were here. You can also learn about them. The museum itself is precisely located in Kau Village, Kedunggular District, about 13 kilometers to Ngawi City. Going to this museum itself is very convenient for road access. If now, the Triennial Museum is under the auspices of the East Java Provincial Government and is managed by the Technical Implementation Unit. To commemorate all the events that took place, a monument was built in the form of an arrow in the northeast direction, which reads PA 117.50 meters. The figure shows the distance to the location of the discovery of this fossil. In the Triennial Museum, there is a display case containing various types of fossils objects, including fossils of elephant pelvic bones of the type Stegodon trigonocephalus, as well as other elephant bone fossils. Especially there are also fossilized elephant nose bones. After you are satisfied with enjoying the elephant statue, you can also look for more in the information by looking at the museum collection of 1,200 fossils from 1,030 species in the Triennial Museum. The Triennial Museum itself exhibits several fossils of the lower jaw of the striped tiger, which is usually called Felis tigris. The fossils of the upper molar teeth of the elephant is also known as the Stegodon trigonocephalus. The fossils of the buffalo horn, Bubalus palaeocorebau, and many other types that you definitely need to know must come here to see right away when you happen to pass or are in Ngawi. In 1982, the first phase of construction began, namely building. It was continued in 1186, starting to get assistance with 5 cabinets to organize fossil collection, and there was conversation funding assistance from this museum construction project. Now, in 1991, the Trinil Museum was established and inaugurated by the Governor of East Java Province, Mr. Soeharto. This inaugurated coincided with century the Pithecanthropus erectus, which was found in the Trinil. That was the little information we got regarding the Trinil Museum, which is located in Ngawi district before containing 2 walls. Well, that's a little explanation related to the Trinil Museum in Ngawi. There is also tradition where every night of Takbiran there is a parade competition around all schools in Ngawi. The tradition is routinely held every year. Each school creates a unique work with the theme of the month of Ramadan and displays the best appearance and costume. The parade is held around the Ngawi Square, which usually starts at 7 in the evening. Apart from the parade, the Ramadan market is also held regularly every year to welcome the night of Takbiran as the closing of the month of Ramadan. That's a little introduction about my hometown Ngawi. My hope is that my village will be known by more people and will be more advanced from the management by the regional leaders, the thinking of its people, and the development of technology in Ngawi itself. And certainly with the development of Ngawi, hopefully the customs will continue to be preserved and more people will love the local culture. That's all the short introduction from me about my beautiful and friendly hometown Ngawi. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.